It's Snapshot 18w47a and I am looking for a Pillager Outpost. I know there's going to be one around here somewhere. Here, outpost, outpost, outpost. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening and good night, depending on what time you're watching this next episode from me, Avomance. And we are on the brand new 18w47a snapshot. It's been out for minutes. Yeah, it's not been out for very long at all. And I am stood on a brand new world next to a village. And I am looking for the main feature of the 47a update. And it's the Pillager Outpost. It's quite spooky when my head gets that big, really. Right, so, but they are fairly rare. They can spawn in any place that can spawn a village. So any biome that can spawn a village can spawn an outpost. So I guess I've just got to go and see if I can find one. So flying around for a few minutes has successfully found an outpost, and it is actually really quite cool looking. It's got this little kind of tent thing on the outside, and we're just going to go down and have a bit of an explore. Let's see what we've got here. So this is basically a little tent thing made out of wool. It's got some pumpkins in it and a crafting table, and you can't get through. You can only enter it from one side. So that's quite a nice little feature there. I quite like that. It's got a hole. I don't know why it's got a hole next to it, but it does. Maybe that's just the way it has been crafted. There are a number of wolves here, but I suspect that's purely as a result of the biome. Nothing to do with the actual outpost itself, because the wolves are not unfriendly. Lots of holes around stuff here. So first of all, let's look at the outside. It's got a makeup of cobble with wood and some wooden slabs. It's got basically a lower level, a second level, and then it towers up to an upper level. We've got our classic banners all the way around here. I quite like them. They're good banners. They're properly detailed now, these banners, by the way. You cannot craft them, as far as I'm aware, in the new loom. So they're pretty unique, which is nice. And then it tops off with kind of like a bulbous kind of outpost watchtower type thing. They're relatively simple, but what they are is very interesting, because we have got guards. And he's still pointing at me, even though I am in creative. So to come at this in survival, you're going to have to be a fairly brave bloke. I love his armour. Look, it's like he's from the Highlands of Scotland. He's Pillager McPillage from Village McPillage. Hello, mate. I love your crossbow. Right, so I'm going to just have a bit of a wander inside, and let's see what we've got inside here. So it uses the odd little bit of vinage as well. It's quite cool. So inside the lower level, it's a fairly basic structure. No storage of any description. We've got, interestingly, a couple of flowers growing inside. The windows have no glass in. I guess that's so the pillagers can shoot out. Then if we go up, the first level, again, really quite basic. There's not a lot to it, really. Oh, there's something over there. I'll go look at that in a minute. But it is quite nicely built as well. It's pretty low, and it is absolutely designed for the pillagers to be able to shoot up. Look, he's still looking at me. Oi, Pillager McPillage, you stop pointing at me. I'm not going into survival. I'm not that daft. Then we come up into kind of this inner area. And again, it is pretty sparse. There's nothing inside it. And it's dark as well. So you could actually get mobs spawning inside this area without any problems, skellies or creepers. And that would really put an end to your good day. And then coming up to the top, we have got an open area that's actually got a very good view from all four sides. So they can be pointing at you and shooting arrows from their crossbows pretty much as they would want. But what there is a chest. What's inside the chest? Right, so inside the chest, this is quite nice. So we've got tripwire hook, 2 potatoes, a load of wheat, some enchanting bottles, some dark oak logs, some carrots, more dark oak logs, another tripwire hook, and a crossbow. So whether that is a typical win inside the chest, I don't know. But it's quite nice to get a chest that has got a crossbow in it. So very nice indeed. I'm just going to come back down again through these and down here. And actually, I might come out this way, because where's that building gone? I want to have a look at that building I just saw. There it is. Right, so what is this over here as well? it looks like, is it like a prison? Yeah, so in the top here, I guess this is like a little jail where they put any villager prisoners. Again, there's another hole. There's loads of holes. I wonder if this is something to do with the glitchiness of the snapshot, or whether these holes are relevant for something in the future. I genuinely don't have a clue. But there you go. There is your Pillager Outpost. Look, there's more of them now. Hello, fellas. Don't point at me. Look, they are properly tracking me. Very cool. So there you go. One Pillager Outpost. That is the update 18w47a. It brings these Pillager Outposts, and not only are you going to have raiding parties all over the place now, you are going to have plenty of these as well. Look, pillagers over the back. They're starting to multiply. I guess they spawn as I am close by. There's plenty of them. You're going to have to be pretty hard to be taking these fellas on. I quite like it, I've got to say. It's a nice basic build, but it's something else that you can trip over whilst you're walking through the wilderness. And I think anything that adds a little bit of realism is probably a good thing in this particular game. This game was starting to get a little bit stale. The update Aquatic brought some new life to it, and 1.14 is going to bring even more. More danger. It's like you're walking through the real woods and bandits are going to get you, except the bandits have got grey heads and big noses. If you have enjoyed this video, please do remember to slap that like button, and I will carry on bringing you these videos as much as I possibly can. Also, if you've not done it already, please do hit the subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.